Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. I'm Adam. So day 5 of Euro 2016 is over and the games in Group F have been played. Austria started off the day against Hungary and everybody thought David Alaba and Arnautovic would steal the headlines and steal the points for Austria against Hungary. But Hungary pulled off a shock and got a 2-0 victory thanks to goals from Szalai. I never said that right, did I? And Sliba. So 2-0 to Hungary. Who saw that coming? I certainly didn't. I thought Alaba and Arnautovic would grab a goal or at least create some magic to get Austria the points. And of course it didn't happen. Alaba went close very, very early on when he hit the post, and he had a few other opportunities as well. Early on in the first half, it was excellent. But he faded out of the game, as did Arnautovic. And in the second half, Hungary were composed, organised, battled hard for everything. And once you take Alaba and Arnautovic out of the game, the teams are quite even. So they cut out the supply to Alaba, they cut out the supply to Arnautovic, and Hungary won the game, and deservedly so as well. 3 crucial points for them. And who would have thought at the end of the day they'd be sitting on top of Group F? And that's because Portugal were held by Iceland. Iceland, a country with only a population of 300,000. I think it was said on the TV it was the size of Leicester, which says it all really, and they've pulled off a fantastic achievement against a Portuguese side that had the likes of Nani, Ronaldo, Renato Sanchez, Andre Gomes, Ricardo Quaresma, etc. They held their own and they got a point that they thoroughly deserved. Portugal had their chances. When you look at Ronaldo, who had a headed opportunity in the second half, which was his best chance, but he had a few other opportunities as well. Nani, who got the goal after a great pass by Andre Gomes, who took it in at the front post to make it 1-0 and make everyone think Portugal are going to walk away with this one now. But it didn't quite happen for them, and they just couldn't really get going. Ronaldo had a frustrating day all round. I'd probably say Nani was their best player, to be fair. He had a header which went close. He was getting in dangerous areas at all times. And it was Nani and Ronaldo who played up top. And that's been the problem for Portugal for many years. They generally do well in tournaments, but they've never really won one in European Championships. They've always got through the group stages, got to semi-finals, a final, etc. But they've never won one. And for me, especially in recent years, in my time watching them, they've never really had a proper striker. You always look at them and they've got second-rate strikers playing in their team. They have magicians in there. You're looking at Cristiano Ronaldo. Their last team was led by Luis Figo and had other quality players around as well. But they've never quite done it, and I think it's that lack of a striker. If they had a proper striker in there today, they could have brought Ronaldo and Nani deeper, and with them attacking from deeper positions, probably could have caused Iceland more problems. But they didn't have that option. They had Adair to come on off the bench. Not good enough for me, but anyway, that's how it went, and 1-1 for Portugal. I doubt they'll be very worried, especially after watching the Austria-Hungary game today. I doubt they'll be worried. They've got 2 games now. They're fully capable of winning both of them. Obviously, Ronaldo never got his goal. My shout for top goal scorer. Quiet start for him. But even though it was a quiet start, he should have got a goal. That headed opportunity. He just didn't seem to catch it, whether it caught him by surprise. He thought the defender was going to clear it. Who knows, but he didn't catch it, didn't score. He had 2 free kicks at the end, one blocked by a hand by the defender, brings it closer and then hits the wall again. And he was just generally frustrated throughout the evening, but I'm confident Ronaldo will come into his own as the tournament goes on. I still think Portugal will qualify from this group, and it's looking like if Hungary can get a result in their next game, that they will be joining them in the next stages. But guys, what did you make of day 5? Obviously we only had the 2 games instead of the 3 today, but everybody in the tournament has now played a game. Who's your early tournament favourites? Who you've been impressed with the most? Which players impressed you the most so far in the tournament now that every team has played? And then of course we've got more games for you tomorrow, so I'll be back then. Thank you for joining me, guys. Get your comments in below. Make sure you like and share. See you later.